Notice that some of you are having trouble with the Khan Academy, the first Khan Academy from last week. Remember, all my stuff is not due till you can always turn in late assignments. So what I want to do is I'm going to actually go through one and show you how I would do it. Okay, so let's go to the first one. No, sorry, that's the wrong one. Okay, this one. I'm going to do it again. Okay, sorry. Wanted to show me a different one. Okay, so what we're going to do is they have it set up with a little differently. So I'm going to capture this so I can write on it a little bit differently. Did not want to do it right here. So if I do it here, I'm going to write it right here. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it by intercepts. Okay, I'm going to do it by intercepts. And this may be easier since it's not in a y equals form, which I had hoped it would be. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the first one. I'm going to take the 8x, and I'm going to equal it to 24. Divide by 8, negative 8. X is going to be negative 3. Now I'm going to take the y, and I'm going to equal it to the 24. So 4y equals 24. Divide by 4. So y is equal to 6. So when I do graph it, and I go back to Khan Academy, I'm going to put one dot at x equals 6, one dot at x equals negative 3, y equals 6. And then if we do the other one, I'm going to take the negative 7x, equal it to 28. And if I want to do the second one, just write it. I'm going to take the 7y equals 28. So divide by negative 7. These are just one-step problems now. Divide these. Okay. And now I'm going to go ahead and graph them. 4, 4. And I'm going to go back to Khan Academy, sorry. And I'm going to go ahead and graph them. So I'm going to take that first equation, and I want to put the x at negative 3, the y at 6. And the next one, the x was at negative 4, and the y is at 4. And if you notice, they meet right here, which is negative 2, 2. So I'm going to put it in. Negative 2, 2. I got it. All right, next question. This one, it's already in our form. This is the form we do like. So we're going to go ahead and graph it. So our first one, we're going to put the first point at negative 4 on the y-axis. Get out of that. So negative 4 on the y-axis. Just going to take this one. And nothing is in front of the x, so it's just move it up 1 over 1. So up 1 over 1. That's it. Now the next equation, we're going to start at 2. So I'm going to take the pink one. I'm going to move it up to 2. And looking in front of the x, it's a positive 4. So I want to move my dot, go up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, over 1. And then we look to see where they meet, and we can see it's right here. So at negative 2, negative 6. Negative 2, negative 6. We got it. Okay, now again. Okay, so we are going to graph them. So I'm going to capture this, and we're going to put it onto a new page. Okay, Control B. Move this over. We can even make it bigger if we need to. We're going to do the exact same thing again. So I'm going to go 7x equals 7. And I'm going to go negative 1y equals 7. Remember, if there's nothing in front of a letter, put a 1. So divide by 7, x equals 1. Divide by negative 1, y equals negative 7. Okay, so we're going to do that. And then we do the second one, same steps. So I'm going to take the x equals 6. That's easy. We don't have to do anything with it. And the 2y equals 6. Divide by 2, y is 3. So we have, it's going to go on the x is 6, y is 3. And if we go back to it, we'll choose our answers in a minute. We want to graph them. So the first one, x was 1, and y was negative 7. So it goes all the way down. And then the next one, x was 6, and y was positive 3. And we can see that the x is a little bit bigger than 1, okay? And the y is a little bit bigger than 2. So x, definitely not the first two. Definitely not those, okay? So x is going to be 1 1/3. Has to be. Now, the y, we can see it. It's a little bit above 2. So I would actually pick D on this one. All right, one more. That's it. Okay, again, I'm going to capture it and move it to the next page. Get to another page. Control V. And again, we're going to do it by intercepts, okay? So I'm going to take the first one, so negative 3y equals 18, or negative 3x, sorry. And if I want to, I'm going to just write the next one, negative 9y equals 18. Divide both by negative 3. X is going to be negative 6. And y is going to be negative 2. Then we do the same thing with the next one. So 4x equals 12. And 3y equals 12. Divide by 4. Divide by 3. So here it's going to cross at 3 and 4. X is 3, y is 4. Go back. I'm going to go ahead and graph them. So the first one, the x is at negative 6. The y is at negative 2. Next one, x is 3. And the y was 4. And here we can see it's meeting at 6, negative 4. And we plug it in. There we go. And I got 100%. Remember, you want at least 75%. So that means you want to get 3 out of the 4 right. And that's how you do Khan Academy for graphing systems. Hopefully that helped you guys.